Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, Secretary Paulyn Jean Ubial of the Department of Health, the National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon, the Presidential Advisor for Military Affairs Lieutenant General Arthur Tabaquero, the PSG Group Commander General Lope Dagoy, awardees of the anniversary today of the Presidential Security Group, the officers and enlisted personnel, civilian employees of the PSG, mga kababayan ko. I have a prepared speech. Always there is 2 pages. It is not enough really to acknowledge your services to the country. Your life is no less important than mine. Pareho-pareho lang tayo. And your role in this government is pareho-pareho lang, not less important also mine. And we value our lives, but there's always the possibility na halat naman tayo, either one way or the other, we face danger. And death is always looms in the horizon. You know, there is always a time to live and a time to die. How do you die? It's God's call, hindi atin. You may get to live until your retirement days, or I may die early. As a matter of fact, wala namang kalbo sa pamilya namin, pero I began to lose my hair at the back. Ang laki na ng patch dito. Tinignan ko yung mga kapatid ko, pinsan ko, wala sila. We all have pero sa kakamot ko, kasi hindi ka man magkamot sa harap dito sa likod, naubos. At night, I grapple, especially when I read the briefer and how many soldiers I have lost for the day. More than anybody else, ako yung naghihinakit. I really wallow in sorrow because ako ang nag-utos na pumunta dyan at makipag-away kayo. That is the moral burden that I carry all day and all night. Sa totoo lang. Kaya, sasabihin ko sa inyo na may problema rin tayong isa. Because there is a pretender to the throne, assuming that I die within maybe tomorrow, next year, or next month. There are 2 claimants to the presidency. Ang isa, nag-organize na at he has claimed that he has deposed me, presidential candidate si Pamatong. Sabi niya, nag-take over na siya. Ngayon, nandyan si Lenny. Baka magkamali kayo ng kampo, ha? Dito tayo sa konstitusyon, there is a successor there. Kaya you said ni worried about my life. A few days ago, kumatos na raw ako. Wrong spelling lang po yun ng media. It's really kama. If I am not around and you do not see me, sigurado na sa kama ako. Kung ano ang ginagawa ninyo, o ako pala, o tayo, wala silang pakialam. Ganito yan eh. I choose to ignore the piece of paper speech kasi gusto ko lang to impress upon you the importance of this war. Every generation, meron talagang insanity. In Europe, a lot of upheavals at ang pumasok na which killed millions of innocent human beings was the Nazis, si Adolf Hitler. From a simple idea, it has sparked the insanity of a country and a generation. And they killed innocent men, women, and children, and even those without arms to defend themselves. Mercilessly slaughtered. Itong panahon natin, This came about because of the designs of imperialism. I have to be frank with you. Ganyan talaga ang nangyari. Uh, in the old days, the Middle East was occupied by the Western powers. And they partitioned the entire Middle East, kanya-kanya. Germany, Italy, yung Libya, kanya. Then the British conquered itong Saudi Arabia. And they lived off on the fat of the land. So yumaman sila, maganda ang industrialization nila, nauna sila sa lahat. Sila ang yumaman, sila ang enjoy the good life. Living yung may mga may-ari ng lupa and what was really inside or downwards, the oil. Dito sa atin, we were conquered by the Spaniards for 400 years and we were occupied by the Americans for 50 years. Nang itong arbitrary na sa Africa, they divided the whole of the Middle East, kanya-kanyang teritoryo. So they continued to exploit the countries, enslave actually the mga leaders na foisted by them, not by the people, and tried to introduce the Western yung election parliament. Alam mo, I do not claim to be a scholar, but I happen to be a descendant also. Dito sa Muslim world, hindi talaga pwede yan. It's the Quran, and frankly, as a grandson of a Maranao woman, I'm telling you that ang Muslim society is fundamentally feudal. Hindi mo talaga maalis yan. At kaya yung mga partition nila, America invaded Iraq on the pretext of the existence of mass destruction when there was none at all, and tried to undermine Syria and Libya. Yung mga sundalo ni Saddam, ni Gaddafi, at yung mga sa Syria na lumaban kay Assad, there were a lot of dissension. At nakita ng mga bata na sundalo, hindi yung matanda, hindi yung mga generals nila. And these were the common enlisted men, mga sargento. They realized that they were being brutalized and robbed off of their, na walang makikita nila kung sinong mag-take over, sinong manalo dito, the exploitation will continue. So na-radicalized. They become radicalized, and extremism came into existence. Kaya ito namang isa ngayon, the insanity here is that ang resback nila for the exploitation sa imperialism was really extremism. At ang philosophy nila, it is not Islam does not kill an innocent person. I will tell you that the Catholics, the Christians do not do it for nothing. And even Judaism, life is always sacred. Itong ideology ng ISIS is really an ideology of brutality and cruelty. Walang ginawa kung hindi magpatay, pati magsira. They do not have any objective at all but God or for the good of mankind. At ang sabi ko na sa inyo, as a matter of fact, I remember during the first command conference nung presidente ako, and your officers will tell you that, I said that we have a serious problem about drugs. It is overflowing in the country. Marami ang mga aliens, pati ang locals. At sabi ko, but there is a bigger problem. And I think that because of the mass production of Cebu in many parts of Mindanao, be it in Davao del Norte, Cotabato, Cagayan, Baldon, sabi ko, hindi na ito for konsumo. Kaya konsumo lang, ang tao he can only sniff too much. It was really funding, and that is why hard hit was the Visayas. I had an occasion to say it in public that it was the Iloilo who was the bedrock of, kasi doon dinadaan eh. Then it spread to the Visayas. That involved the mayors and the gangster. And may kaso pa sila ngayon, hanggang ngayon. But let me tell you frankly, I will not allow, even at the risk of losing the presidency, I will not allow any soldier or policeman to go to prison for destroying the drug industry in this country. Sabi ko na noon, nung mayor ako, huwag mong sirain ang bayan ko kasi papatayin kita. When I became president, I said, huwag mong sirain ang Pilipinas o ang mga anak namin. Putang ina ninyo, papatayin ko talaga kayo. Magprangkahan na lang tayo dyan. At gagawin ko talaga yan. Yung ayaw talagang huminto, ay anak ng talagang hihiritan ko kayo. And for those who are facing charges, they can be very sure that they will walk out free men. Wala ang problema. Basta dyan. Terrorism. But they are not members of the Geneva Convention. They are just plain bandits, gangsters. And what they really want is just to kill. And if you want to destroy us, we will also destroy you. We cannot be just sitting on our ass and looking at our countrymen being massacred, be it the Moro of Mindanao or the Christian. Hindi tayo papayag ng gano'n. Kasi those sufferings really include the Moro, the Maranao, and the Christians there. And if we allow that conflagration to spill out, that's the danger. They can go to Lanao del Norte. I am referring to the extremists. I am not calling them Moro. Magpunta sila sa Zamboanga because there are Moro everywhere. And they contaminate, and we will have, I said, a fire in Mindanao. That is why I declared in anticipation, because I cannot do it on the last minute. Yung mga hindi ka nakatikim ng responsibilidad na gano'n, they just think that you would limit it there. And how about those who has escaped? Hapsilon is said to be bruited as somewhere, and he sets up again an organization and burns the town, burns the city. Kaya ina-anticipate ko na yon, pati yung palabas nila sa Mindanao. If they begin to congregate somewhere else, and if we, the intelligence people, would say to me na there's a group there brewing, then I will maybe declare a suspension of the writ of habeas corpus, so that kaya ko na lang, without declaring martial law, pick up na lang ako ng pick up. Kasi ganun talaga. It's a very sad thing. It's almost arbitrary. There is no warrant needed, warrant of arrest or search warrant, or just simply pick you up. And my orders to you that if he carries a gun, he's not a soldier, he's not a policeman, just kill him. That is my order, because they will kill us. Wala silang patawad na Geneva Convention na gaya ng NPA. Mabuti pa itong redeeming factor, itong minsan mga NPA, gaya POW pa ang tawag nila. Ang galing. Ilang beses na ako umakyat kayong taga Mindanao. How many times did I go to the mountains to talk to them? But they make sense sometimes. Sometimes only. Hindi sa lahat ng panahon. Pero ito wala. Kaya yun yung buhayan niya. As long as there is no indication of surrender or raising of the hands, huwag na yung buhayan niya kasi they will fight another day. my order is, if you destroy my country, I will destroy you. Be it drugs or terrorism. Otherwise, inotel ako ng pulis. Pag hindi ko kaya, mag-resign na lang ako. Ibigay ko na lang kay Pamatong. Kasi baka kaya niya. Bagay, I don't know how he would do it, but baka barilin siya ni Robredo. Walang may gusto na pumatay ng tao. Ako naman, I am not really, sabihin mo na anghel, pero I would not hesitate to destroy a life that threatens the youth of the land. Gawain mong gago lahat. You flood this country with drugs, and we produce a nation of inutil. Sino pang magsundalo? Sino pang maging gobernador? Puro katok. And then you're just weaken the country. And by the time, at the end of the day, that this country collapses, who gets the blame? Ako, kayo. Wala tayong ginawa. Bali sabihin nila, Duterte killer. Lahat naman killer. Sino bang hindi? When you are threatened, that is self-preservation. And yung constitution na sige sila, daldal ng constitution. That's nothing to me actually. Tayo, ikaw, we were sworn into the armed forces, me to the presidency, by simply saying that, in not so many words, that I will preserve and defend the Filipino people. Period. Wala na yung ano pang sabihin, martial law. That is the long and short of our duty. Wala na yung papel. Any crisis, I do not give me that piece of paper. It doesn't mean anything to me at all. Mas mabuti yung let us be very clear on this. Sabi ko, I will not. You just go ahead and do your whatever is ordered. I will see you through and assure you, you will be a free man. We will face charges. Minsan, massacre. Alam mo yung bala, lusot yan. Isang putok ng, isang squeeze ng Armalite, the bursts about 3, 4. Keep on pressing it, it can kill everybody behind. But yung mga disgrasya na hindi na sinasadya. Do not hesitate to get just because there are civilians. It is the duty of the civilians to flee or seek cover. Bas pagkagera, gera talaga yan. Either it's you. That's why I said I grieve. Gusto kong pumunta ng marami. I think I'll go there on Friday. It's about too late in the day to be hesitating to go there. I will go there and hindi ko walang swerte. Uwi ako dito, cargo rin. C-130. Total, may BC Presidente naman. Ano ba naman problema natin? But you know, I cannot just sit on my ass dyan sa opisina ko na hirap yung tao doon. And for the many weeks that you did not see me, alam ninyo na pumupunta ako ng brigade, ng kampo lahat, pinuntahan ko, almost all divisions. I just wanted to make sure that the morale of the troops are high. And this I will assure you. I'm getting pissed off with this gobyerno na to. Alam mo, presidente ako about 3 months. Kasama ko si General Esperon, pati si John Lorenzana. Pumunta ako ng AFP. Taka ako, walang MRI, merong CT scan na luma. Rather and then, because just beside me, budget secretary. So I said, meron ba tayong pera? I gave 500 million rather that night. Saka lahat ng kampo, binisita ko, generator, CT scan. Binigay ko na kaagad, 30 million sa Cagayan, CT scan. Would you believe it? Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa nabili. Kaya you prepare a backstop there. linyahin natin yan sila dyan. Firing squad natin. Putang ina. You know, I have been insisting on this barrack thing because it's a high-pressure chamber. The one that itong mga divers that they use when they suffer the bends, ilagay ka dyan, it can arrest gangrene. Yung mga sundalo na hindi na-extricate ng 2-3 araw, gangrene sets in. But with the timely intervention of the new technology equipment, nakukuha pa. Ang problema kung maputol kasi paa o kamay. It's gangrene that is the kalaban na dyan kung hindi ko patay. Hanggang ngayon malaki, sabi ko kay Secretary Ubial, I want it 60 days. I want it 60 days. Pati yung hospital ninyo by December. You will get all the equipment, lahat. Sa Hulo, may bago na, and I would like to mention Ramon Ang. He also donated many of the equipments. I think he's going to give an MRI. Ako ang magbigay ng CT scan. Ang Cagayan ninyo, kompleto na. I left 30 million plus 17. Sabi ko, I want, alam mo kasi itong putang. Pag natalo sa bidding, magdemanda ang walang hiya. May bidding na, may protesta na naman ngayon. Kaya sabi ko yung, patayin mo na yung nagprotesta para tapos na. Tapos kung sino yung kubita dyan, kanya na siya ang magbayad kung paano niya patayin. Sabi ko, kasi ang style nito ganito, itong mga walang hiya na ito. Pag natalo yan, marami kasing pagador. Pag matalo siya, mag-file ng kaso injunction. So the courts will stop it. So hindi matuloy kasi may kaso kay overprice. If there is a bidding, and ang may kuha nakita nila, it's approved, or nothing is wrong there, I do not want COA to find out a fault 1 year after. Do not do that. Sasabihin ko na sa COA ngayon, huwag ninyong gagawin yan. Masyadong pahirapan na yan. At saka for the courts, especially, I would like to address myself to the Court of Appeals, to the Court of lahat ng Korte. Do not make it a habit to issue injunctions, lalo na yung mga proyekto ng gobyerno. Magkagulo tayo dyan. Why? Bihin ko dito sa mga tao ko Executive Department, huwag kayong maniwala dyan, putang inang yan. Let's say. Yan ang nakaka-ano dyan eh. If there is a bidding and it is good, everybody is present. Tapos pag-award na, mag-file ng kaso. Ito namang mga judges, mga ulol, bibigay ng TRO, ay judge, masipa kita sa opisina mo. Totoo lang. Do not do that because that would promote corruption. Alam mo bakit? Kung sabihin niya, sige, withdraw ko yung kaso ko, bigyan mo ako konti. No, it's being done. Hindi ako, I've been 23 years mayor, 4 terms, for 1-term congressman. Maging vice mayor. Alam ko itong gobyerno na, kaya dyan ako galit. Especially yung mga TRO, walang ano yan except to delay. Tapos yung equipment, hindi madala. So pardon me for taking much of your time. I ask the group, si group na let's have a subdued, no music, no nothing, because in deference so mga kasama natin sa gobyerno, lalo na mga kasama ninyo, na itong araw na ito, mayroon rin mamamatay. Let us just celebrate it quietly while the war is going on, because it's not good to be merrymaking in face of sadness, lalo na sa mga pamilya na yun. But let me assure you, yung sabi ko na there will be a 50 million trust fund for you na makukuha ninyo, matutuloy yun. 50 billion trust fund. Meron na sana ako nakuha na 20. Pinagyayabang ko na sa kanila, sabi ko may 20 na ako. Ayaw ko lang sabihin kung anong transaction. Payag na si Dominguez. O sige. Sabi ko, okay na ako dyan. Bayad. Nangyari ito ngayon sa ano. So the fund might be compromised. But anyway, do not worry. I still have, in the fullness of God's time, kung buhayin niya ako, pero kung mahulog yung eroplano ko, wala. Balik tayo sa square one. But you will have in my time, yung pangako ko sa inyo. Tsaka lahat kailangan ninyo. Lahat ng equipment, lahat ng medisina, lahat. Pati pwede kayong magdala ng asawa pag ibang asawa pag sa ibang pwede kayong magbaon. Ibang asawa okay lang. O walang kaso. All forgiven. Huwag mo lang paanakan. Mahirap yan. I'm just joking. Titignan mo media, atakihin na naman ako niyan. Bakit? Masama ba magdalawa ng asawa? Maski sabihin mo hindi, magdalawang asawa, magdalawa ito, mabuang isa. Ako pa. Anyway, let me let's share your grief this afternoon. I'm very sorry that this has to happen. I do not like it, but I had to because that is my constitutional duty. I would be violating the law if I allow this country to go to the dog. I know that you are suffering also. And I said, more than anybody else, ako yung, kaya na sometimes I get off just a few days to, huwag kayong maniwala na kumatos ako. Si Tatat man siguro ang nagsabi. Yung si Tatat ang dapat kailangan magbarek. Kasi hanggang ngayon yung tuli niya, in fact, hindi pa gumaling hanggang ngayon. Ang tao naggago. And congratulations sa anniversary ninyo. And I assure you of my loyalty to you and the best of the service that I can give you. Maraming salamat.